Warning. This channel features sarcasm and jokes. If you are offended by anything, we do not care.
But yeah, I think every generation that's coming of the young people is in more and more trouble. Not this. Stop bullying. Who have I bullied? Who have I bullied? Oh my god. Nobody is getting bullied. Okay. You should really avoid openings that allow your opponent commanding control of the center. You got to be really careful here. But maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. Just stick with the bishop. Yeah. Yeah. So you are now lost. The best thing here is to poke holes at your opponent's center by taking and then playing knight c3. You do not want to be bunched in like this. All right. Yeah. Well, now you're in trouble. Homeboy thinks I know the population of Albanians in Brooklyn. They saw you straight up. I don't know. Maybe. Funny. Yeah. So the way you actually can play this is obviously don't hang your rook, but after knight c3 there is no d4 because of this. But you want to avoid this. So if you want to play, look, boss man, boss lady, boss person, boss. You played b3, bishop b2. Are there more than 10 Albanians in Brooklyn? Well, we have Chad Bossman McNiceman in the chat. One day I will sign something for Chad Bossman McNiceman. It's crazy. One day I was just streaming and I said Chad Bossman McNiceman, and then Chad Bossman McNiceman straight up made an account called The Chad Bossman McNiceman. Oh, this is so funny. Dude, are you an active member in any other stream? Do you go to any other streamer with your username? Like, are they very confused? I can imagine another streamer, The Chad Boss Man Mook Nice Man. They have no idea that originated here. I'm gonna continue. Taylor said that they did not play bishop b2. He did not play bishop b2 because he forgot. I don't really understand how you can forget on move 3, but okay. See, now you're, yeah, now you want to avoid positions like this. Yeah, because now you're kind of cooked. But I'm willing to bet your opponent did not follow up the right way. The computer wants to play h5 to take even more space away from you. Yeah, but b6, and now you should just try to, you know, you should try to get out. All right, g3, f3, something. Okay. Now you can just pawn trade. Where are you going, bro? What? Where are you going? Where are you going with this knight? You trying to do this and then knight c7? That the idea? If you can explain the move knight b5 to me, I'll justify it. Probing his a pawn. Nah, bro. Stop. Stop it. I never, ever want to hear probing his a pawn ever again to describe. No. No. If you can explain the move to me, sure. Ah, this was the idea. You played this, but it was hope chess. You were hoping for this. And after this, now you have to return home and you don't have a bishop now. But it's fine. Okay, f3 or g4 or f3. Yes, there it is. There it is. Now, Is this a good trade for black? Or should you play something else? You really should try to avoid activating your opponent's pieces. So, the best move for black here is actually something like bishop e5, which pins the knight and immobilizes it a little bit. If you do this, then white just gets active. And the eval goes from like minus 0.5 to plus 0.8, which is a big swing. And now black has to play bishop g6, because if you go here, you hang the rook. Not only do you hang the rook, you're probably going to hang the other rook too. Yeah, trade queens, of course. No. Trade queens. It's good for your long-term development. Just trade the queens. Just trade the queens. You can't lose if you trade the queens. But you can also probably win the rest of them. Yeah, because now, now it's looking a little bit... I see your next move, though. Oh, your next move is... Oh, this is a pog move. That's a nice move. You donated 20 subs because of that move. You did not care about the rest of the game. You just sacked the queen to get a fork and simplify down. Now you're going to get the bishop, you're going to get the queen, and you're going to get this bishop. And you're going to be up a bishop, you're going to take that, you're going to win. So, boom. Queen e5. Yup. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Well done. That's a very nice move. Queen f6 is a very nice move. I don't know if it's worth the 20 gifted subs, but if you're going to play the Nimso... First of all, I would not recommend you playing the Nimso Larsen. Let's just say that right now. I do not recommend you play Nimso Larsen as a 1000. However, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to me. Did Magnus win a game yet? That's crazy. He still hasn't won. Yo, detectives in the chat. When is the last time Magnus started a tournament 5 games without a win? I'm dead ass. When is the last time Magnus started a Raptor or Blitz event and he hasn't won a game? You guys are just writing numbers. This year's Tata Steel? Let's see. Tata Steel Chess 2023. But that's a classical tournament. It's much more normal to not win games. And that's not true. Magnus won his 2nd game. Also, he lost 2 games in a row at some point. But then he ended the tournament winning 4 out of his last 7. So... anyway, if you're gonna play the Nimso Larsen, you have to disallow the opponent from getting a 2nd pawn to the center, okay? Like, you cannot allow this. You cannot play like this. You have to understand, why are you playing the Nimso Larsen? It's because these 2 pieces fight for that square. That's it. In fact, if you want to just play b3, the drawback of playing b3 is that your opponent can take the center much faster, right? Theoretically, your opponent could do this. But then if you play it correctly, you can start, doing that and that. It's not the worst opening in the world. However, the other way to play the Nimso Larsen is to delay the move knight f3 so that you can play f4. This is another way to play like this, all right? All right? And then what that does is, in positions like this, you have much bigger grasp. You have gorilla grip on e5. And then you can either, you can even like try to do this. So it all depends. Like, the drawback of b3 is that black could try to seize the center right away. If you're clever, then you could, Right? So